Hello, Dr. Cisse covering anatomy and physiology. Today I'll be presenting the neuron. The neuron is the cell of the nervous system. Like any cell, it has a nucleus, it has cell body with a cytoplasm, here it's called neuroplasm, and it has extension called the axon. So the neuron as a cell is divided into the neurosoma or the cell body and the axon, which is an extension from the cell body. From the cell body, you can see pieces coming out of the cell body called dendrites. Dendrites. These are dendrites. They receive information. In fact, that's why you see this axon terminal of another neuron coming in to talk to this dendrite. This is the axon terminal of the neuron before this one. In the middle, you see the nucleus here. And then in the neuroplasm or the cytoplasm of the neuron, you see some blue stuff. These are like a rough ER or smooth ER. There's actually ER inside the neuron. Why? Because like any cell, it has to make stuff. And those ER are called Nissl body. Nissl body. The ER of the Nissl body is there to produce proteins that need to be made inside the cell that will run through the axon terminal to be secreted at the end as synaptic vesicle that usually will go to a muscle or something like a gland, a muscle or a gland. Here you can see at the beginning of the axon, at the end of the neurosoma, you see the axon hillock. It's just the neck of the cell body, the axon hillock. And then from here, you got the trigger zone from which the action potential will run through the neuron axon to the axon terminal. Here on the axon, you also see, this is the axon here. The very top of the axon, you see the endoneurium. Endoneurium. And then on the at the bottom, you see the neurolemma. The neurolemma. The neurolemma is the top of the myelin sheath that cover the axon. This myelin sheath is made of Schwann cell, which are glial cells. Here you see the nucleus of the Schwann cell here, the nucleus of the Schwann cell, and this neurolemma made from many layers of Schwann cell is called the myelin. And the myelin is made of the Schwann cell and many adipose tissue like fat cells inside of it. Inside also you can see the mitochondria, because the neuron has to have energy also, the mitochondria inside the axon. So basically you see the axon here, you see the neurolemma here, you see the myelin made of Schwann cell and the nucleus of the Schwann cell. So here, the cell body, nucleus, axon, axon hillock, axon terminal of the presynaptic neuron, the neuron coming in. You see the axoplasm here and the neuroplasm here, the mitochondria, and here you see the nodes of Ranvier, and then at the end you see the two big parts of the neuron, now cell body and the axon, right? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in class.